Hey, it's Lara Waldman here, and today I'm going to talk to you about why you must withdraw your judgments if you want to manifest successfully in your life and experience abundance. So I had a little experience today where I noticed that I went into judgment. And what I first felt was there was a contraction in my body. And the thing is, the interesting thing about judging, when we judge other people, is actually who suffers the most? The person who's judging or the person who's receiving judgment? My experience when I go into judgment is that it actually really doesn't feel good. It's a contraction. And so my practice is to withdraw judgments whenever I notice myself going into that. Now, of course, being on the receiving end of judgment doesn't feel good either, but it's really more in the hands of the person who's judging who's going to really experience the most pain from that. So I want to teach you how to withdraw judgments, but first of all, I want to talk to you about why it's essential that you do that if you're going to manifest. Now, judgments really are designed to protect you, and they create an energetic wall to life. They create walls to other people, to opportunities, to life being able to gift you what you want. And I believe it's the way that we keep ourselves safe. It's a way to kind of understand the world. It's a way to feel in control. It's a way to feel right. It can be a way to feel superior. It can also be a way to feel inferior if you're scared of, being powerful or successful. So judgments are very, very effective at keeping you stuck, keeping you small, keeping you limited, and keeping you in your comfort zone. Now, everyone judges. It's kind of a big thing that goes on in the world. But it's possible to live judgment-free. And the thing is when you withdraw your judgments, you actually open up doors. You open up to receive all that life is waiting to give to you. Life is waiting to give to you all the time. You are actually a powerful manifester. We all are. But if you're blocking yourself from receiving what you're asking for, then it's very, very hard for what you're asking for to come in. So one of the really powerful things you can do is make a choice to release your judgments. So who likes the idea of that? Do you like the idea of being judgment-free? I tell you what, it just feels like so much greater ease in the body. Everybody I speak to, I do hundreds of calls with clients. Almost everyone says that they're asking for freedom. They want to experience freedom. And the thing is, if you live judgment-free, that is a form of freedom. It truly is. So I'd like to invite you to join me with this practice of living judgment-free. So the key is to catch yourself when you go into judgment and to make a choice to change it. Would you like to learn how? It's very, very simple. So the practice I did this morning, which we can do together now, is to withdraw all of your judgments that you've put out to anyone, anything, anytime, any place, at any point in your life. You're ready. So what you can do is you can imagine kind of like a fishing line drawing in the fish. You can withdraw, pull back all the judgments you've ever made to anybody, anything, anytime, anywhere, through any point of your life, and breathe it back and bring it into your heart. You ready? We're going to do it now. So you can close your eyes if you like. And we're going to withdraw any judgment you've ever had, anytime, any place, and breathe it back into your heart. Then you can breathe into your heart. And what happens to me, but you might want to spend a little bit more time with this with yourself, is you can transform those judgments into love. Essentially, you can transform those judgments and shift them into love, and that's why it's really great bringing it into your heart. Oh, you can even say, I'm so sorry for all my judgments. Oh, that's just my pain being deflected outwards. I set you free. I set myself free. You're free to live your life. I'm free to live my life. And really, when we do that, we transform those judgments, you call it into the frequency of love, or it could be the frequency of freedom, or both. I tell you what, it is a huge weight off doing this practice. And it's very, very simple. It only needs to take a few moments. You can spend a little bit longer with it if you like. So every time you notice yourself go into judgment, just do that really simple exercise. I withdraw all my judgments from any person, any place, anything, get into my heart, transform it into love, transform it into freedom. I set myself free, I set everyone free. And everyone's free to live their life as they choose. So we're withdrawing our judgment of how we judge other people. So let people be. Let people free to live the life that they choose. That's the best choice that they can come up with at this time. I had so many judgments about people in pain and suffering. I was a healer and really wanted to make a difference, and I thought people in pain and suffering, that's bad. That's a bad experience, and I need to help them change that. And it really took me a long time to realize that not everyone wants to change out of pain and suffering. Not everyone's choosing that. Not everyone's choosing freedom. So I realized that actually it was judgmental on my part to assume that someone in pain and suffering needs to change. I came from a good place in my heart, but actually it created a huge amount of pain for me because I was like, I'm here to help. Why aren't you making a choice to change? And it actually drained my energy massively. I wasted a lot of energy. I wasted a lot of time. And I always put a lot of mental energy thinking about people, worrying about people. But really, it wasn't serving them and it wasn't serving me. So now my practice is, and I have to remind myself because my default is to go into my healer mode, is to just let people be. What if there's nothing wrong with what they're experiencing? To withdraw all judgments about how we think people should live, how we think people should be, how we think people should feel, how we think people should behave. Maybe they're really enjoying the choices that they're making on some level. So, if you're interested in freedom, this is it. This is a powerful practice. And can you see that when you move from a place of free of judgment, that freedom, can you see how much more open you are to life, to opportunities, to manifestation? Manifestation requires you to be willing to receive and to be willing to receive all of life. So in order to do that, we need to drop those barriers, drop those walls, and receive these opportunities that life is just ready and waiting to gift to you. It's amazing to me how much closer you are to your dreams than you realize. We think they're so far away, or it's so hard, so difficult. And often the solution to your prayer or to your intention is right there in front of you, but we can't see it if we have walls and obstacles to it. So drop your walls and barriers, drop your judgments. Transform those judgments, the vibration of freedom and love, and open up to life. And see how you get on. It's really powerful. Do it every day, and let me know how you get on. I'd be really interested to hear. Have a beautiful day. Enjoy living your life of freedom, and I'll speak to you again